I used to get DMs every week from people who seemed interested. Almost none of them turned into anything. Then I changed one thing and made 75K in 10 days. When I left Verizon, I started doing what everybody does, posting content, engaging, trying to get conversations going. I did get DMs. People would reach out, ask questions, seem curious, but the conversations always felt like I was dragging them uphill. They were skeptical, they wanted to pick my brain, they wanted free advice. And honestly, I couldn't blame them. They had no reason to trust me. They just found me scrolling through their feed. We had no relationship. I was just another person on the internet. Then I started spending my time in the right rooms, communities where people already had the problem my skills could solve, and the DMs I started getting were an entirely different animal. LD breaks this down in a way that hit me when I first heard it. He compares random DMs to walking through a dark house you've never been in. You're moving slow, you're cautious because you don't know where anything is. That's how random people show up in your DMs. They're trying to figure out if you're legit, if they can trust you, if this is even worth their time. But when someone has been in a room with you, they've seen how you show up, they've watched you help other people, they've seen what you actually know, that's like being in your own home in the dark. They already know the layout, they're confident, they reach out, and they're ready. That's what happened for me. The 15 clients that turned into 75K in 10 days, none of those conversations started with someone being skeptical in my DMs. They started with people who had already watched me contribute in a room for weeks. By the time they reached out, the trust was already built. I didn't have to convince anyone of anything. If my last day at corporate was at the end of this month, I wouldn't spend a single hour trying to get better at converting cold DMs. I'd spend that hour finding one room where the people already have the problem my skills solve. Because the quality of the conversation changes everything, and you can't force that with a better script. You get it by being in the right place. I joined rooms before that looked great but had zero alignment with my actual strengths. Once I figured out my edge, finding the right room got 10 times easier because I knew what I was looking for. If you're tired of dragging DM conversations uphill and you want to find the rooms where people actually need what you offer, comment the word edge and I'll send you the breakdown.